but I don't see anybody running in, so I think I'll go ahead and get started. So good morning, good morning. If that clock is right, I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and begin warming up the body. We'll begin with our shoulders. This feels good to move the shoulders. Yes, it does.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but when I do, I get chills. I don't know if I'm just stretching something, but I'll get chills down my spine when I do this.
Yeah.
It feels good. This is a great move to do in the morning just to get the fluid flowing through the joints. And let's change direction. And go ahead and move your fingertips to your shoulders, and let's do some circles with our elbows. So visualize those elbows drawing circles. So we've done the arm circles before, and that really challenges the deltoids. This makes it just a little easier because you don't have as much weight out there. I'm going to change direction. Now we'll stop in the center and take those elbows and touch them together in front of you. And then open up and visualize that you can pull them back and touch them behind you. And touch in front. Pull them back. And let's do that just a few more times at a pace that feels good to you. We don't want to go too fast. We're really trying to feel into the body where it needs to be opened just a bit more. Nice. And then bring back to the front. I'm going to take my one arm. I'm going to circle it up and touch the back of my chair. Circle it back to the front. And then circle the other arm, touch the back of the chair, and bring it back. And let's do that 2 times on each side. Really opening up the chest and the shoulder area. And pull it back and go ahead and release those hands. Whew. You should feel a little more open in this area here. Let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees. Let's allow our neck to loosen up just a bit. So hands are going to stay on the knees to keep our body facing forward. We'll look over one shoulder and then look over the other. And then stop in the center. Go ahead and tilt one ear towards your shoulder. Try to tilt it down without lifting that other shoulder up. Shoulder stay level, tilt that ear down. And this is a move that helps to strengthen the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is the nerve that runs from the base of the skull all the way down to the base of the spine. And so someone's trying to get in. I think I missed him. Sorry. All right. So we've got that ear tilted towards the shoulder. Visualize that you have like a helium balloon attached to your ear and lift that ear. It's not super strong, just a slight lift. And lower back down. You might have felt just a little bit of a stretch across that side of the neck. That's the vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve moves us into parasympathetic, that rest and digest. So turn that other ear towards the shoulder. And then from that ear, just lift it up slightly. It's a really subtle movement, but it's going to open up this nerve right here. Open up that pathway, allow the body to stay relaxed during this exercise session. And back to center. Nice. And go ahead and hang onto your chair. And let's go ahead and bring that arm up, reaching up towards the ceiling. And let's lean over. Push that hip down into the chair. Feel the hip opening up just a bit. We'll bring this arm down, grab the chair. Opposite arm raises up, and let's lean over. And come back. Let's do that first side again. Make sure you're holding on nice and secure. Arm raises up, and we lean over. take that palm, push it up towards the ceiling. Push that energy up. You feel that stretch all the way down to the hip. And now with the palm pushing up, let's take that same leg, extend it out. Now you should feel the stretch across your belly. And pull that arm down. Nice. Let's do the other side. Lift that arm up and lean over. Don't extend that leg yet, not yet. Push that palm up first. Get that nice stretch through the palm. Then go ahead and extend that leg out. Push across. And come on back. That always gets you sharp. Yeah. You're like, oh. We have a participant here that gets a Charlie horse when we do that move. So, all right, let's do our cat cow.
Stand up, maybe align it.
Yeah, and maybe like kind of like, yeah. So let's go ahead and place our hands on our knees and bring our body forward, looking up and pushing back, curling, looking down. And extend that chin just a bit. Feel that stretch all the way down the neck. Down the back of the spine. Let's do one more both directions.
Come on in.
If you do, you have to work out.
Everybody's welcome.
And back up to center. Nice. Let's do our egg beater. So we're going to lift our rib cage up off of our hips. So we got this nice space between the ribs or the lungs and the hips. And we'll do our circles. So again, the shoulders are moving, but it's not the shoulders that create the move. The energy is being generated from the center of the body. So visualize that rib cage moving in a circle. That's going to help open up those muscles on the side of the body and on the back. We'll do one more full circle before we stop and change direction. Go ahead and change direction. Bob, I don't know. I didn't grab any. I have a brand new one in my pocket.
Only slightly used.
It's not used at all. It's not used at all. I just stuck it in there. Sorry, guys. Thank you. I'm back. All right, let's go ahead and bring the body back up to center. Let's warm up our core just a bit. And we've done this before where we push that belly out, pull it in, push it out, pull it in. And so we're building that strength in the core. And as you bring in that pelvic muscle, that lower muscle, and tuck it in and then push it out. And if you were to see me from the side, I'm not tilting the hips to do this movement. It's just the muscle in the belly that is pushing in and out. Great way to strengthen the core. Also gain some more control of the pelvic muscle. So try like that. I like the way you're putting your hands on it. It just helps it feel better, right? You know exactly where you're doing it when your hand's there. You can kind of feel, yeah. This is an exercise you can do while you're sitting in the car. You're feeling fatigued. It doesn't take much, right? I feel it in my lower back too. This is a really good workout for the lower back. All right, and go ahead and bring that body back to still. Nice. Let's warm up those legs. I'm going to sit back so that I have some flexibility or some freedom to swing those legs. You might hear some popping, or you might feel a little bit of air releasing from the knees. You want to let that air out. It'll get trapped in there. Let's do some circles. Now I can hear it. Or it might be shoes. And change direction. Nice. And we'll move down to our ankles. So we're point and flex, point and flex. And we'll do some circles. And change direction. Snap. Snap, crackle. And go ahead and place those knees still and the feet down on the ground. Thank you. Nice. Good job. All right. Let's go ahead and begin our movement. And we're going to go ahead and push those hands up towards the ceiling. And as we do, we're going to raise one leg. So we're going to push up, one leg raises. As it goes down, the opposite knee comes up. And let's do this for 10. 1, for both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, both sides. And rest. Nice. All right. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of coordination here. We're going to lift those hands up, bring them down, push them out, bring them back in. And we're not going to add the legs yet. We're just going to do our hands just to get some coordination going here. So we push up. Visualize that there's some ropes or something that you're pulling down so that these abs tuck in, and then pushing away, pulling back in. And we'll do this for 10. 1, push both directions, pulling back in. 2, pulling in. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And pulling in. Nice. All right. So now let's open those arms out. And as we do, almost as if you've got a screen or something that you're pulling open, lots of energy. We're going to engage the back of the arms. As we do, both feet are going to raise up. And as we close, the feet come back down. So if you need to scoot back to allow that chair to carry you just a bit, that's okay. Still a great workout for the abs and the thighs. If you want more of a workout for the body, go ahead and sit on the edge of your chair. And let's pull that door open for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back. Go ahead and take a breath. Whew, good job. Nice. Looks good. All right. I'm going to stay on the edge of my chair. If you want to move up, this is going to give me just a little bit more freedom as I flex side to side. I'm going to place my hands on my hips. I'm going to take one hand across my body, reaching up as high as I can, pulling it back down, reaching up, pulling back down. And remember, really visualize that you've got something. That resistance is going to build muscle and tone in this upper arm. All right, so let's do this for 10. 1, other side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. All right. So now I'm going to push across my body straight. So I'm parallel with the ground, pulling back to my hip, pushing across, pulling back, and we'll do this for 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so our last move, let's engage both the arms and the legs. So we did this during our stretch. So I'm going to reach across, pull that leg out, pull it back in. Reach across, pull it back in. All right, a little challenging going back and forth each side, also engaging these abs. And so make sure you're nice and secure in your chair. If you start to slide out, just readjust yourself. And we'll do this for 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, nice and strong. And stop. Whew, all right. Whew, take a deep breath in. Good job. A little bit of cardio going there, huh? Because the whole body's shifting there. So nice, nice work. All right, let's go ahead and find our weights. I'm going to grab 2 weights, 1 for each hand. We'll do our bicep curls first. So this is the biggest muscle in our arm. So this exercise is a little bit easier than some of the ones that we do. Got 1 weight in each hand, palms facing out towards you. Your palms are facing towards me. I'm going to curl up, tap those shoulders and back down. We'll do 10. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest. Oh, you should be breathing during the exercise. Sometimes we have a tendency to hold our breath. Remember to breathe. And take a deep breath now. All right. I'm going to scoot back just a little bit. As I do my curl, 1 leg's going to come up. As I curl down, curl up the next leg. The opposite leg's going to curl up. And we'll do this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Nice. Good job. Last one, curl up for a count of 6. And as we do, both feet rise up, both feet rise back, lower back down. Take it nice and slow. You don't want to swing. That's momentum bringing them up. You really want to focus on the abs and these top muscles on your thigh, raising up those legs. Let's do this for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back down. Nice, take a breath. Still going to do a bicep curl. This time we're going to switch our hands so palms are facing in. So my palms are facing each other. We're going to curl up, tap those shoulders. And as we go down, visualize there's a big ball or something laying on your lap that you have to push those hands to get them back down to your knees. So we're pulling up, pushing down. That's going to engage the muscles on both sides of the arms. Let's do this for 10. 1, hold and push. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Nice. Your feet raised up each time. Yeah, this is how your body works. All right, so this time we're going to do a count of 8, and we're going to push up to the ceiling. So I'm going to do my bicep curl up, push up towards the ceiling, lower back down, push towards my knees. Let's do this for a count of 8. 1, curl up, push, and back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8, nice and strong. Push it down. Nice. All right. Our last one, we're going to curl up, push up towards the ceiling. As we push up, raise those feet up. Come back down, push back down. This is going to be a count of 6. Really challenging the whole body on this move. 1, curl up, push, legs go up. 2, you guys look good. 3, 4, 5, 6, and take a breath. Go ahead and shake those arms out, shake those wrists out. Notice if there's any tightness in the body. Go ahead and wiggle any areas that you might have built up some tension. Notice if those shoulders are rising up, relax them back. And bring those weights, one back in each hand. Rest them at the side of your body. We're going to lift them up into our airplane pose and back down. And let's do this for a count of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Go ahead and take a breath. Whew. I fell in this one today. So as we lift up into our airplane pose, sometimes those shoulders rise up, make sure they're resting. You can visualize them rolling up towards the ears, rolling back and tucking into those back pockets. And that's going to help keep them nice and relaxed. All right, so we're going to raise up again, this time for a count of 8. We're going to add a variation here. We're just going to raise up and open those palms up. If you feel like you're able to, you can actually open those palms, open those fingers, curl back closed, twist down and lower. We'll do this for a count of 8. 1, twist them towards the ceiling. And back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, 8. You guys have got this. Let's hold it just for a moment. If you can, just a little longer. Notice which muscles are engaged. Your abs are engaged, your chest is engaged, lower back. Keep all those muscles nice and tight. Go ahead and twist and lower down. And take a breath. Try going with our shoulders. That one was challenging holding it. So go ahead and make sure the shoulders and that neck is nice and loose. All right, last time. This is going to be for a count of 6. And let's raise them up all the way over our head. So I'm going to have that rotation in the middle so that I can tap them together, back down, rotating all the way down. Let's do this for 6. 1, tap. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one, 6. And lower. Go ahead and set those weights down, shake those arms out. Good job, nice. We're not done with the arms, but I think I'll give us a little bit of a break. I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like we're really challenging today. So let's go ahead and move on the core, and then we'll come back to the hands. And so I'm going to place these weights near my knee. I've got both weights to this outside of one knee. And I'm going to lift these weights to the opposite side. Now use these muscles. You should feel these muscles transition from one side to the other, not using those biceps. Let the muscles in the ab do this movement. Let's do it for 10. 1, 2, 3. Feel your sides moving. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's pull those weights up closer to the hip. Same movement, but now it's up a little higher. And then do this one for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Just pull it back a little further. I'm going to step up this so that I can pass it to the person behind me and then come back to the front. And then I'll pass it to the person behind me, coming back to the front. So now I'm challenging these side muscles, but a little bit in the lower back. And let's do this for 10. 1, bring it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and pull it back. Nice. Let's tuck one hand up as high as you can under your arm. The opposite one's going to drop down towards the ground. This is the move where we switch. And again, you could use your muscles in your arms, but use the muscles on the side of your body. Let's use our core for this one. Do it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come back to center. All right. Okay, I think I gave our arms enough of a break. Let's go back to the arms. And so we're gonna work these triceps, these back muscles here. And I'm gonna do that by I'm gonna raise my weights up over my head, bend at the elbows. And the exercise is actually lifting up towards the ceiling, back down, lifting up towards the ceiling. You can use one weight if that's easier. One weight works perfect, or you don't have to have any weights at all if you choose not to. So let's do this for 10. Lift those weights up, bend the elbows. We'll lift up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go down and take a breath. Ooh, good job. Nice. All right, so now I'm going to use one weight at a time. And I want you to visualize that there's a wall in front of you and there's a nail sticking out. So you're going to take one hand and you're going to pound that nail, pound that nail, pound that nail. And so I'm still using the back muscle here, but I've got some energy moving out towards that imaginary wall with the nail. So go ahead and pick an arm, just one arm, bend that elbow, and let's pound for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release that arm. Nice. Let's do the other side. So you're going to raise that arm up. My weight is resting pretty close to my shoulder here. And let's pound that wall. Let's pound that nail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest that arm. Nice. We're going to continue working this back arm. I'm going to take my body, lean it forward just a little bit, and I'm going to pull up and push down. Pull up and push down. And this is our row. And let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it down. This time we're going to take it straight back and bring it back. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to combine them. We're going to bring that elbow up, push it back. Elbow comes back in, push it down. We'll do this for 10. 1, push it back. 2, push it back. 3, 4, 5. That holds my triceps. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Push it back. Push it down. Nice. Let's switch into the other side. Our first move was the row, so we just pulled it up, pushed it down. And let's do this for 10. 1, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push it down. Let's take it straight back for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to combine it. Bring it up, push it back, bring it back, push it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, last one. 10. Push it down. Nice. All right. Whew, give yourself a break. Good work. Go ahead if you need to shake those arms out. We're going to do that row again. This time we'll be an alternating row. So I'm going to still lean forward. As this arm comes up, this one is down. And then I'm going to punch this out as this one comes in. So we've got this back and forth motion, but I'm doing it with my body leaning forward. Depending on how you feel, you can raise your body up a little bit if that's easier. But we're going to go ahead and let's do this rowing motion for a count of 10. And 10 will always be a count of one hand. So we'll do 1, both sides, 2, both sides, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, both sides, and bring that body up. Nice, good job. Same motion, only now my body is up. So let's bring those arms up. I'm going to push out, and I'm going to do that same alternating, but the arms are going to be out in front of us. Let's do for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, both sides. All right. Whew. One more. Let's do it up over our head. Same motion, punching back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You guys got this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, both sides, and take a breath. Whew, good job. That was good work. Good for you. All right. Check in with those shoulders, check in with your neck.
I know, it is that.
I saved you.
You need a new one.
All right, let's set one weight down. I'm going to keep one weight in my hand. I'm going to sit on the edge of my chair with my legs slightly apart. Actually, my legs are a little wider than the chairs in my leg. My hands are resting at a comfortable position, just hanging with that weight down the center. We're going to lift it up towards the ceiling, tap the shoulders, and backwards. And this is a nice little swing. I'm actually swinging my arm up, tapping, and back down. Let's do this for 10. 1, tap. 2, tap. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way back. Nice. All right, this time we're going to go to one shoulder down, to the other shoulder down. And let's do this for 10. 1. Let's do both shoulders on one count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Working you guys hard today. 7, 8, 9, 10, both shoulders. All right. Whew. Let's do that first move again where we raised up, tap the shoulders and back. But this time we're going to bring that body all the way down as far as you're able to. I'm able to touch the ground. So I'm going to start from the ground position, swing those arms up, attach my shoulders, all the way swinging back down. So now I'm engaging these lower back muscles in that swinging motion. If today you just want to lean up a little bit, that's fine too. Push with your feet to help keep your back protected. Let's do this for 10. 1, tap, down. 2, push against the ground with your feet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go ahead and walk around. 8 if it helps. 9, last one. 10. All the way back down and then bring your body back up.
What about the figure 4?
Yeah,
Figure
that'll
4
help stretch that out. Thank you, Shelley. If that leg right there, if you want to pull your right leg up and rest it on your knee, That'll help stretch. You can lean forward. It'll help stretch that. See if that feels good for you. See if that helps stretch it. You lean forward just a little bit. How does it feel? Okay?
And push on your knee just a little bit.
Sit down.
Yeah. Charlie horses can really be painful.
I know.
All right, we're moving someone through a Charlie horse. All right, I still have one hand on each side of my weight. We've done this stretch before. It's kind of a rotating movement around our heads, helping opening up the chest, but also strengthening these muscles on the top of the shoulders. We're going to look under that arm, drop it behind us, and back down. Let's do 5. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's add some motion with the body. 5. All right, let's go the other way. 1, 2. Right, now that body. 3, 4, 5. And take a breath. Whew, good job. All right, let's go ahead and set these weights down. Make sure they're back far enough that you're not going to bump them with your feet. We're going to start moving our feet here. And let's just go ahead and get these legs moving. And so hands on the hips, hands on the chair, however it feels comfortable for you. You can even challenge yourself and put those arms up. We're going to lift those knees up as high as we can for a count of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and rest those arms. Whew, good job. So today we've used this imaginary wall in front of us. We're going to bring that wall back. So I'm going to sit on the edge of my chair, but lean back and use the back of my chair. So I've got kind of like this slant going with my body. I can hang onto the chair, hands on the hips. I'm going to lift my knee as high as I can to my body. Visualize that wall is in front of you because you're going to push that wall so you can push that leg out straight. Pull that knee back in, set it down. We're going to do one leg for a count of 10. Now, depending on how well you're visualizing and pushing, will depend on how hard and how much strength you're building in this muscle here. So let's go ahead and push for a count of 10. 1, push it back, bring it back up and down. 2, push. 3, push. 4, 5, 6. Great way to work out the leg. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Push, pull it back, and release. Whew, that's tough, right? It looks pretty simple, but it's a real good workout for this side. All right, let's do the other leg. So if you need to, you can push. You can have your hands pushing against the chair. That's going to help alleviate some of that weight of the leg. If you want to challenge yourself, hands go on the hips, and let's push for 10. 1, push, bring it back. 2, push. 3, push. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Push, pull it up and back. All right. Go ahead and take a breath. We're going to stay in this position. We're going to work on pulling both legs up together. So this is going to be a little bit tougher. So I am going to recommend that you hang on to the chair. I like to put my hand like as if I'm sitting on my hands. It's going to just help give me a little bit more lift. So I'm going to lift both knees up, push that imaginary wall, bring both knees back, push it down. This is a lot tougher. Let's do this for a count of 8. So use your hands, lean back against that chair. Let's push that imaginary wall for a count of 8. 1, push, bring them back. 2, push. 3, push. 4. It's tough, huh? 5,
afraid it's gonna hurt my back.
Oh, don't, yeah,
This
6,
position on it.
7, 8. And release. Whew. All right.
Really did have
That's a tough one, but you know what? It is a lot on the back. So let's go ahead and loosen that back up. So my feet are out in front of me. Just gonna go ahead and let my body lean forward, let my arms hang. Feel a nice release in that lower back that we were just challenging. Let those arms drop down. Go ahead and move that head back and forth. And walk your body back up. Nice. All right. Yeah. We want to challenge these lower muscles so that we start to build them, but not to the point that it causes pain, right? So each of you are a little bit different. So it's important that you listen to your body. Good job. Nice. Let's go ahead and put those fingertips back on our shoulders. I'm going to lift one knee up, tap that elbow, bring it back down. Working these thighs again. Let's do this for 10. 1, both sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And release those arms. Nice, good job. Let's put those hands behind our head. This time we're going to do almost as if we would be doing a sit-up, right? So now I'm going to actually bend my body, and I'm going to raise up one knee, try to tap it to my toe. I may not make it. I may just kind of look, to my nose. I may just look at it, bring it back down, and then do the other side. But I want to crunch these muscles right here. So really visualize you doing the sit-up. Hands behind knees. Let's do 10. 1. Let's do the other one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release those arms. Nice. That one I could fill up high. I could fill my abs up nice and high. So let's go ahead. Open one leg up. We're going to do our mountain climbers. Bring those arms into cactus arms. We're going to raise one knee up, tap that elbow, lower it back down. Let's do this for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Let's do the other side. Go ahead and scoot over, open up that leg as far as it feels comfortable for you. Arms go up into cactus, and let's do this side for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to do both sides again. I'm going to add a variation. So I'm going to open up that leg as wide as I can. I'm going to raise that arm up towards the ceiling. So now instead of staying in cactus, that arm comes up and I pull down, meet in the middle, push it back up, pull it down, push it back up. This arm can use the chair if it wants to. It can hang out. It could also go into cactus. But we're going to reach up, and let's do this for 10. 1, reach it all the way up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's change sides. All right. Well,
I was getting it.
it's contagious. All right, this arm goes in the cactus, or you can use it to push against the chair, however it feels comfortable. Other arm raises up. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bring those bodies back forward. Let's open up both legs. Make sure your chair is nice and secure. When we sit on the edge of the chair, you don't want that chair being able to slide back, so be careful. I'm going to do our cherry pickers here. All right, take a deep breath in, relax that body. Catch your breath after that motion. So remember the cherry picker, we raise our arms up and we lean over. When you lean over, extend that body as far over as you can. Don't curl down to the knee, but extend out as far as you can. We're going to reach to the ground as deep as we can, so you feel that stretch underneath the leg. If you're just curling, you're really putting a lot of resistance across the lower back. So you want to keep that body out extended. We'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Arms up. 1, reach way out. Walk those hands across to the other side. Bring those arms up. 2. Nice and deep. You should feel it on the inside of your thighs. 3, check your cherries. Make sure it's not rolling up from underneath you. 4. Last one. I'm losing my chair. 5. Picking up as many cherries as you can. Arms up, lift it up towards the ceiling, super high. Let's turn towards that opposite leg. 1. Walk those arms across. Arms up. 2. Reach super far. 3. 4. And 5. All the way down, all the way across. Bring those arms up. Reach up towards the ceiling. And drop those hands down to your knees. Whew, good job. That feels good. You're looking at the time. We still have some minutes. All right. Let's do our windmills. So I still have my legs far apart. I'm going to open up those arms. I'm going to reach down, tap that opposite ankle, and then I'm going to, instead of using my lower back, I'm going to push against my feet against the earth to push my body up. All right, so now we're still focusing on these legs. All right, let's do this for 10. 1, push yourself up with your feet. 2, push. 3, 4, 5, keep your head up if you get dizzy. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push them up and relax those arms. Nice, good job. All right, I'm going to keep my knees out, but I'm going to bring my feet in. And so now my knees are leg out, feet are in. I'm going to try to pull those knees together, but my hands are going to try to prevent that. And so my legs are pulling in, hands are pushing. So go ahead and you can use your body if you want to lean forward, but try to pull those legs together as you're pushing. You should feel this in the back of your arms, but you should also feel it on the inside of your thighs. So go ahead and try to pull those legs together. We're going to add a little more resistance. Let's go down and put our elbows down here. And so now I can push with my arms, my hands open up, pushing on my lower thighs, my lower shins. Try to bring those knees together as you're pushing with your elbows, pushing apart, pulling those knees together. Feel some resistance on the inside of the thigh. And bring your body back up, bring those knees together. Nice. All right, we're going to work our calves just a bit. I'm going to slide my feet in so I can go up on my tiptoes. So just try it out to see where your feet need to be so you can bring them up to your tiptoes. So I'm going to turn sideways so you guys can see me on Zoom. So I'm going up onto my tiptoes. As I do so, I'm going to push my hands just to add some resistance. So as I go up on my tiptoes, I'm pushing back against it. I feel it in my abs. I feel it on the top of my legs. And back down. Let's push up for 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's hold those tiptoes as high as you can. You should feel the back of the calf beginning to become tight. Push a little harder with the hands. Abs are nice and tight during this move. pulling up those tiptoes a little higher. And release. Nice, good job. All right, let's do a little cardio. And so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move my arms back and forth and I'm gonna march those legs. Get that heart rate going up just a bit. Raise those knees as high as you can. If you wanna swing those arms out a little bit more, the more you move your body, the more you twist side to side, the higher the cardio motion is going to be. Go ahead and move. I'm gonna come to the edge and raise up a little higher. And let's bounce those knees. Let's pick up that pace as fast as that feels comfortable for you. Let's go a little faster. Bring those knees a little higher. Let's get that cardio moving. It's really good to get that heart pumping. Cardio is one of the healthiest ways to keep your body healthy. 10 more seconds. Let's keep it moving, move those arms, move those legs. All right, start to slow it down, slow it down. All right. Rest your hands on your knees, deep breath in. Push your feet into the ground, find that grounding. That's gonna help settle the body. Deep breath in, soften the shoulders. We want to bring that, and we want to elevate that heartbeat, and then we want to slow it back down. That's going to build a really strong heart, right? We want it up, and then we want to relax it. Same thing in life, right? Something cuts you, a car cuts you off, something ignites that anger in you. You want to be able to slow it back down. Soften those shoulders. All right, let's do another cardio move here. So I'm now going to hang onto my chair. I'm going to bounce those legs out, bring them back in. And we're going to do this for a count of 30. So I'm going to sit on the edge, but I'm going to keep myself nice and safe by holding on. And let's tap out for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, halfway there, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and take a deep breath in. Notice your heart rate. If you want to, you could check in to kind of feel it. See how powerful you can be in lowering that heart rate back down. Soften the shoulders, push your feet into the earth, push your hands into your legs. Slowing the breath down just a bit, softening those shoulders. Maybe you want to soften your gaze. And then the body begins to think that you're relaxing, right? And the heart will follow suit. All right, last one. Count of 30. This time we're going to bounce those legs out and our hands are going to join. So we're going to be doing our jumping jacks. We'll do this for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You guys look good. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Pull it back in. All right. Find that place that allows you to relax, right? Feet in the ground, hands on the knees. Relax those shoulders. Deep breath in. Soften that gaze. Notice the heartbeat slowing down. It all follows suit. When the body thinks that it's relaxed, everything slows down. All right, let's do a little cool down now. We're going to go ahead and do our Qigong. This is where we reach down, grab the edge of that t-shirt, pull it up and off, opening up the chest, opening up the neck, and coming back down. Let's do 3. 1, all the way up, opening up. Leave those hands back, and now reach down and grab. 2. Back, hands stay back. Last one. 3. Reach up, opening up. Leave those hands back, all the way back down. Nice. Go ahead and leave the body down forward just for a moment. Let the head soften, let the shoulders soften. And go ahead and walk your body up. Let's do a nice little spinal twist to release any tension we might have built up in the lower back. Go ahead and just look at the back of your chair, grab that back of the chair and turn around. And come back forward. Let's do the other side. And come back forward. All right. We did work the back of our arms, so let's go ahead and stretch those out. Bring that arm across your body. Opposite arm does a nice little pull in, stretching the deltoid, stretching that left tricep back there. And let's switch sides. And release. Let's put those hands in front of us, clasping those fingers, pushing those palms towards me. Raise them up over your head. Push as high as you can. I'm going to release my fingers, pull my arms into goddess, trying to touch my shoulder blades, look up towards the ceiling. Bring those fingers back up over the head, interlace those fingers, pushing up back towards the ceiling. Bring those palms back towards me. Push them out towards me, round your back. So let's go ahead and round the back. So I'm actually going to start like just settling in. Release that upper back now. And bring the body upright. All right, guys. Good job. We really worked our arms today.
That was a big